If there are things creepy enough, this channel covers the creepiest things. From the creepiest real living creatures, such deep sea life that seem like they come out of a horror movie, to the alien-looking farm animals that seem like they came out of this world. Exploring the creepiest places, such as dark drainage tunnels and more. Even scary screams heard from inside them. From fabricated creatures to actual living creatures. On the mysterious, natural, and paranormal world. On this episode of The Creepiest Things. We start out with the creepiest and strangest creatures, from real to fabricated. We get to the strangest and creepiest sci-fi creatures ever from the Star Wars franchise. The Grindelid were a sapient species from a galaxy far, far away that had a very unusual sexual dimorphism. Females were large-sized larva-like beings while males were smaller and more humanoid in build, albeit they had a segmented tail rather than legs. They came from a world whose dense atmosphere filtered out most light, and as such they could be easily burned and even killed by any source of light. Lady Proxima, the fearsome Grindelid matriarch of the White Worms. Lady Proxima rules Corellia's black market from a tangle of sewer tunnels beneath Corellia's coronet city. A briny pool serves as a throne room where Proxima feeds her hatchlings and commands the urchins known as scrumrats, sending them out to pick pockets and barter stolen goods. You can see this creature on Solo, a Star Wars movie. Now we'll look into the creepiest sculpture creatures ever made. What you see here is a humanoid-looking owl sculpture. At a closer look, comical this thing may be, it has an unsettling expression on its face. The eyes seem to just stare right into your soul, and they seem like they're about to move. You got to admit that this creepy sculpture can give you nightmares if you stare at it long enough. Let's get to the next creepiest creature. This incredible piece was well sculpted by a FX artist. The colors and textures of the creature's skin look so natural, it could be mistaken as an actual living specimen. The details of this creepiest creature really make it lifelike. It wins our Creepiest Things award. I guess this type of species would be that of an insectoid-type animal, a land predator that has great depth perception with those for eyes, an incredible sense of smell, and a quick ambushing mechanism with those specialized clawed front limbs. I can only imagine confronting such a terrifying creature on some distant planet. I'm just glad it's not on this one. Let's move on to the next clip. Another realistic creepiest sculpture that is cross-referenced is that of a feethless rooster man. The lifelike expression on his face sure makes it very believable. Enter the world and imagination of David Meng. He has quite the collection of realistic-looking sculptures he has made over the years in his studio. This piece you see here looks so real, you think it would go a-clucking and hop off that wooden mount. David Meng wanted to create this piece because of the subtle skin tones it would produce and the textures and dimples of the skin. He wanted to combine a chicken and human man into one creature to really see the tones of the colors balanced out with the skin textures. And sure enough, the end results are elaborate, exquisite, and a realistic reference of what he was imagining. sitting as a finished masterpiece before him. And if you want to see more of David Meng's sculptures, just simply Google David Meng and you will see his name pop up. Go to his site and check it out. Now, let's get to the next clip. We'll get to the realistic CGI creatures that are darn right strange and the creepiest. Our first subject is a strange four-legged creature inspired by a tent caterpillar. Here in this mock nature scene, this is a male trying to attract a female. The female rather looks much plainer than the male does. He goes and struts his stuff and shows off a type of dance. She seems a bit impressed and shows him her interest by a head-bobbing gesture back to him. Whoever created these CGI creatures is quite brilliant, making them look and move believable. Let's get to the next clip. Before we move on, we check out 9 real alien mummies discovered. We came across 9 alien mummies excavated by archaeologists on the web through Reddit. This first one dug up was quite a find, creating a huge buzz in the UFO world. The rest get darn right more interesting as we scroll through them here on the Creepiest Things. Just sit back and let the sights of these real alien mummies captivate your imagination. On our next strangest fossil creatures is a type of sea worm that lived thousands of years ago. Upon first glance, after paleontologists discovered this amazing fossil, they noticed the mass spikes surrounding it. These types of spikes are very interesting, and a composite drawing was made what this thing might have looked like when it was alive. To really see a lifelike idea of it in its living state, animation was created of it. To the scientists' amazement, this strange living creature seemed it came from another world. It had 14 two-toed feet, 14 long spikes on along its back, a long neck, 2 black beady eyes, a subtle mouth, and long antennae appendages hanging on the bottom of its lower throat. A close look at this fossilized specimen surely brings it to life in the imaginations of the paleontologists and scientists studying this strange and unique creature. And upon a more realization what species it's related to, it is a distant relative of the sea worms you see in our oceans today. It is very interesting indeed. You can imagine how Lady Proxima would be like if she was real and alive before your eyes too. Now, that would be the creepiest, but most fascinating thing ever. Now, we will get to the creepiest and strangest real living creatures that seem they came from a Star Wars movie. Our first subjects are known as the Damascus goat. Originally bred in Damascus, the Damascus goat is a very large and special breed that set them apart from other types of goats. Let's check some out. It is ironic that actual creatures can look like they came out from another world, such as this Damascus goat. It really gives you a Star Wars feel as you gaze upon it, having a body that of a horse, a long elegant neck, very long ears, and a strange face that only the breeders can appreciate. Of course, we had to show you this last very strange-looking fossil. It possibly could be another ancient fossil of alien remains dug up from deep in our hard earth rock. Who knows what types of creature this used to be? It looks a lot like ancient insectoid of sorts. As for living ancient creatures, our next segment covers living fossils such as this type of trilobite insect. Another living fossil that is usually dormant during the dry seasons in the canyon deserts come to life when the rainy season arrives. During the wet season, pools of water bring thousands of eggs to life, a prehistoric shrimp known as the triop. Triop means three-eyed. These ancient shrimps have 3 eyes. Triops are usually a popular pet to keep in your aquarium at home. You can hatch the eggs from a triop egg packet you can get at pet stores or even online. They can also be different colors by feeding them different colored food pellets. They can be green, red, pink, blue, purple, depending on the colored pellets you feed them. You can also breed them to reproduce more triops, such as this female you see here is digging a burrow to lay her eggs in. triops molt as they grow. This one you see here sheds its old husk. And this creepy aquatic creature you see here is just another triop that was found in a desert muddy pool. Its brilliant green colors come from feeding on creatures that fed on green algae. The many legs are actually fins to aid it in swimming throughout watery zones, and these living fossil shrimps are very creepy, but very fascinating too. On our next clip, we look at the creepiest, largest sawfish ever caught. Let's take a look. Sawfish are in the shark family and have a very long-toothed nose appendage extending out. They swing their long-toothed noses back and forth to stun and stab fish they prey on. This one here is quite large. We're wondering how tired the arms of the guy who caught it. I bet they are very tired. Next, we dive deep into the deepest, creepiest sea creatures, such as this deep-sea eel-like fish. Our next clips are creatures with extra heads, limbs, or eye anomalies. Let's check them out. This fisher boy happened to catch a strange-looking catfish. Upon a closer look at it, it appears to have 3 eyes. Nothing like a real-life 3-eyed Simpsons fish really alive. Now, that's the creepiest thing ever. Here is a strange bull with 3 horns and 3 eyes. It was actually born with a parasitic twin. The twin didn't get fully developed, but evidence of it is clearly seen. The extra horn and eye is all that's left of it. This calf was born with a 3rd extra eye on its forehead. It was born from a healthy mother cow. The Indian people see this calf as a special being from the heavens born on earth. Here's a two-headed red-eared turtle. Here are the creepiest creature sheds and hatches. Next, we check out some strangest and bizarre animals. This strange-looking deer are indigenous to India and various regions of Asia. Known as the red manjack deer, or commonly known as the red barking deer, they have strange extra pulsating glands right under their eyes and between them. This deer looks so strange that you might think it came from another world. There are the southern type and the northern type, being relatively small, only being the size of a medium-sized dog. Males tend to grow long tusk-like fangs than the females. Our next creepy and strange creature is a large vicious mole. It is obviously being territorial, growling and brushing the camera holder with their sharp teeth on display. This cat-like critter is known as the common genet. It is a relative to your beloved feline, believe it or not. And some believe that it is a living fossil that certain cat species branched off of. Now, that is interesting indeed. And would you also find it very creepy to see a mother rat carrying her offspring right above you? She skillfully scales the high wire right above a busy metropolis with her babies clinging for dear life. In the next clips, elk and deer get a bit of unsettling attachments to them after a typical rut battle. Take a look. Here are the best, most creepiest animated clips of the month. Take a look. our last segment of this episode are explorers exploring creepy tunnels, and some of them are darn right terrifying. The next journey can be unsettling to say the least. Creepy bangs, moans, and even screams can be heard in these dark, damp tunnels. This time-lapse tunnel exploration is by the TikToker Urbixki, a very brave abandoned building explorer. Here's the TikToker Sordiden exploring a creepy tunnel full of spiders.
It is probably for the best that a lot of people who travel through canal tunnels do so walking with just the power of their phone light, because once you go through on a boat with its bright headlight or walk through with a bright torch, you can never unsee the unbelievable world of spiders living right above your head. As a side note, there's also very often a centre point marker in these tunnels that people don't see with their dim phone lights.
Here's an underground city in America. This next clip is sure to give you heebie-jeebies as TikToker at Midlands Outdoors explores a very creepy tunnel and keep hearing odd noises. Let's take a look.
Goes right the way in. You see just right behind me the gate what we've actually come through. We've got to literally go so slow up to it. Wow. Shit, what was that? Shit, what was that? I don't know what that is, but that is really creepy. As you can just see, it's getting a bit more close up. I think it might open up a little bit. You can just see how far it really does go. Check out the banking. Hello?
TikToker at Ferturtenment hears a creature screaming at him inside a tunnel. Let's check it out.
You can probably hear it in the background right now. But I'm coming up on the tunnel right now. I'm hearing the noises inside the tunnel, and I really just want to make contact with this creature. Regardless. Regardless of what it's going to do to me. Hello? I don't want to hurt you. 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 I just...
No worries since this explorer got out of the tunnel and got home safely. In this next creepy clip, we explore known as the haunted Huziak Tunnel. There is a long history of many tunnel workers killed back in the 1800s that experienced the worst tragedies in history. A huge fiery blast engulfed the whole place. Many lost their lives. Many paranormal evidence has been recorded here by many paranormal enthusiasts. A well-known ghost that has a blue hue is famously known as the Blue Headless Huziak Ghost. And here is proof of one of the photos taken of the headless blue ghost deep in the tunnel. It has a blue glow to it, as you can see here. Pretty creepy stuff. Legend has it that the Blue Huziak Ghost lost his head during the blast in the tunnel. But the real true story is that he lost his head by an incoming train deep in the tunnel while he was in the center of the tracks working. His lifeless, headless body was found on the sides of the tracks. Knowing that deep, dark tunnel work is extremely dangerous and unpredictable with a train going through at any given minute. And in this last Huziak tunnel clip, a spirit is caught on camera as the train goes by this eerie, dark place. Let's take a look. Loud screams are heard from deep inside of this tunnel by this TikToker. Listen carefully.
Is anybody in there? Well, tell me I'm not tripping, y'all hear that? What the? Bro, it gets farther away at the end, dude. What the? Oh shit!
And in this creepy last clip, a TikToker at Fishing for Dummies finds something terrifying in an unlikely place. Take a look.
Alright guys, so I'm out here walking through the creek right now. And this is why you always watch your back, guys. Always watch your next step. You never know what you're gonna run into. Check out the size of this gator. I'm out here in this tunnel right now. Check that thing out, guys. What a beast.
Until next time, keep it creepy. Huge thanks for watching. Another episode of the most creepiest things will be uploading soon. See you then.